Hey guys, so I don't really know where to start with this because I haven't really had a chance to form my own thoughts and feelings on this yet, but it's something that has come up very quickly, much quicker than I'd expected, and I kind of wanted to share it. So, to get things out of the way, right off the bat, I have a date with Marci Bowers to get my gender reassignment surgery done on May 11th of this year. So, like, in less than a month. I'm kind of freaking out about it. But it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I was not expecting this to happen. So basically, since I started the job that I'm currently working at last July, I've been saving up a lot of money. And over the last 8 to 9 months, I've been able to save about half the amount that I need. So the surgery with her cost $22,000. Her fee is $10,000, and then hospital and anesthesia is the other $12,000. And so I was about halfway there saving on my own. And so I figured, I'd be reaching the amount of money that I needed saved and everything in like August, September, and that's when I get my date and move from there. Well, a few weeks ago, I was talking with my company, and they're doing their whole insurance and, sign up for the different things that are available. It was the open enrollment period for my work. And they had something called flex spending, and if you have a job, most companies do this sort of thing. But basically, you put money in there before you do your taxes, and then you can spend that on medical expenses for the rest of the year. So I was just going to pass on this, and then I asked, well, can I actually use it for my hormones? And they said, well, let me look. And they ended up coming back to me and saying that I could use it for anything that was tax deductible and prescribed by a doctor. Well, as of last year, gender reassignment surgery is tax deductible. And I could get a doctor's recommendation for it very easily. So I was able to put money on there. And I asked, well, how much money can I put on there? What's the maximum? And they said there's no maximum. So I said, well, I'm going to put $12,000 on there. I'm going to put the rest of the money I need on there. And I did. And so I went from being halfway to having all of the money that I needed for my surgery like that. And so I was still kind of reeling from that. So basically, I found out I was going to be able to have the money. And so I called up Marci Bowers and I got an appointment. But she schedules out like 10 months in advance. So my initial appointment was for January 11th of 2012. I thought, that's fine. I can do that. That's sooner than I thought I'd get it. And in the meantime, I got on the cancellation list. And so if anybody canceled, then they would see if I could take it. And I had talked to them on Thursday and had gotten my final therapist note and everything like that to them, and asked, well, how long, what's the expectation with this cancellation list? Am I going to be getting something right away? How much notice am I going to get? Things like that. And they said that they were already shirred up through June, but they call people 2 months in advance. And if people canceled, then that's when they go to the cancellation list. So the next month they were going to do that for was July. And so I was expecting July at the earliest, at the very earliest, I would be getting that. Well, then like half an hour later, I get a call back. And it's Marci Bowers' office. And they say, actually, so we had a cancellation. What do you think about May 11th? And I can't even tell you how much I freaked out on the phone. Like, I actually held it together, I think, when I was on the phone. I hope I held it together. But the second I got off the phone, because I was at work, I flipped out. I like couldn't talk. Because it was just like 3-4 weeks ago that I went from having half the funds that I needed to all of a sudden like, holy shit, surgeries in a month. And so it's just all come on at once. And so I'm trying to deal with getting everything in order and just the change. I wasn't expecting to have this surgery done this quickly. And so it's kind of a surprise. It's a shock. And I'm trying to deal with it. And like, I've just been kind of all over the place for the last couple days trying to figure everything out. So I thought I'd share that with you. My plan is that I'm going to be filming most of it. So I'm not going to film the surgery. And I'm not going to post graphic pictures or images or things like that on here. But I do want to kind of document it the same way I documented my orchiectomy a few years ago or various other things. And so I'm really excited about, you know, filming, going down there to get the surgery and filming recovery and my thoughts like right before going in and like all these things. I'm really excited about it because this channel, this YouTube blog that I've been doing for, you know, 5 years almost, like it's been a long time, and it's covered a lot of my transition. It's covered from just after I started all the way up to now the point where I'm getting my surgery, and it's amazing. I have so much fun going back and looking at some of my old videos and just being like, oh my gosh, I remember how hard that was, and I'm in such a better place right now. And I can't wait to look back on this too, because I know right now I'm having a hard time just like grasping that it's happening. So anyway, wish me luck. I'll keep everyone up to date on what's happening with it and what's going on and what my plans are and things like that. So over the next month, expect, you know, a fair amount of videos, and it's gonna be fucking crazy. So, alright. Thanks guys for listening. I'll talk to you later.